Hey there, just popping in to share with you some of the resources that I finally got a hold of for my daughter's All About Dogs Funschooling journal. I bought a couple, but most of them actually came from the library, and so I had to wait until they were pulled and ready for pickup. So I wanted to share with you what I picked out for her to use for this journal. The first one is Get to Know Your Universe Science Comics Dog. And this one is science, but it's in a fun comic format. So it's really fun for the children to read. It's all nonfiction, science-based, informative, but fun to read. I like this series. I got my son the car one as well for his Funschooling journal. So that's a fun series. There is a section in there where it talks about dogs. I don't remember if they're heroes or dogs from history, I think is what it is. And so I thought this would be a useful one. This one is 30 True Tales of Heroic Hounds. Let's see if I can get you to... Here we go. It's table of contents. America's First Seeing Eye Dog, Companion Dogs, Four-Legged War Hero, a Canine Cosmonaut, What Happened When, and then it starts to go in to the individual stories and has little tidbits in between each story. Drool-worthy destinations, sensational snippers. So this is going to be really helpful on her little research pages, I think. It'll give her something really fun to read. And she'll get a lot of information in one place. Along the same concept, I got this one, Dogs of Myth, Tales from Around the World. Now these are myths, but they're still fun ones from around the world, and we are doing a lot of world studies this year. So again, I thought this would be kind of a fun tie-in from both directions. An Akita tale, a husky tale, bloodhound, retriever, so it tells you what type of animal, what type of dog. Okay, so there's illustrations, and then it goes into the myth for the tale. And so this is the way this one is laid out. Not necessarily nonfiction, but still fun to read. And then for a good nonfiction reference, I got the DK Eyewitness dog book. So it goes through what is a dog, the evolution, bones, behaviors, breeding, hunting, herding, utility dogs, working dogs, toy dogs, a whole bunch of topics. So each page has a topic. Then I got her this How to Draw Dogs and Puppies. Thought this would be fun for her to do on some of her drawing pages. I do have my eye on the Funschooling drawing books though. I've been pondering those for at least 2 weeks now. So I got this in the interim. Again, it's just a library book. I figured it would give her something to work with. but I am highly considering, I think it's the Pets one that has like puppies and dogs or something like that. So that's that. This one I did buy on Book Outlet, Dog Science Unleashed, Fun Activities to Do with Your Canine Companion. And we do have a little 4.5-pound Yorkie. I'm not sure if you've seen her in any of our pictures or videos or heard her barking, but I thought this would be a fun one to kind of tie everything together. So we've got Sniffing Out Senses, Fit Fido, Clever Canines, Pampered Pooches, and then a glossary. This is our introduction. Meet Our Scientists and Dogs. So these are all the kids and the dogs that are in the book, which is kind of fun to see real kids doing it. And then it talks about their senses. So here's a taste test. So it gives you something, a project to do. Here's what you need. And then it shows you pictures and instructions on how to perform the taste test. And here's some delicious dog treats. Plain sight, discover how your dog sees color. So there's a whole bunch of pages of these. They're just so fun. So I thought it would be neat for her to do these experiments with our dog, because our dog adores her to pieces and will do anything that she wants her to do. So anyhow, I'm kind of excited about this one. I'm really glad I purchased it because I would have wanted to keep it if it was the library book. It looks really fun. All right. And then I've got some fiction books for her to read. Dog Magic, The Puppy Place Patches, and Little Dog in the Big City, Max's Story. And our 4-pound dog is a Yorkie, so that's why I chose this one for her, because there's a whole series of them. They also have the whole series available actually on Book Outlet as well. But I got just one to see how she would like it. It's a little bit of a longer read. She's only 10, so I wanted to see how she would like it. Oops, I've got a sticky note inside. So those are our chapter books. And last but not least, we have our Usborne books. So this one, Ludwig the Space Dog, is a 3D space goggles adventure. My daughter and I absolutely love these. So you've got your little 3D goggles in here. There are 2 of these, by the way. There's one for under the sea, and then there's one for the moon. And all of these pictures are 3-dimensional. And so as you're reading through, you get to read the book in 3D. Now we discovered that you wanted to be back a ways. If you were right on top of it, you couldn't really get the effect. But if you were farther away, it was really quite neat. I'm gonna see, I was doing a video for another one. It wasn't 3D though. I'm curious to see if this will pick up on camera. I have no idea if it will work, because I know you have to use both eyes, I think, or something. So we'll see. You can really. Nah, you can't really get the effect without both lenses. Well, it was worth a shot. It's really neat, you guys. Some of the pages are cooler than others. Some are a little, you know, basic. And then there's other ones where we would turn the page and go, oh, that's so cool. This one was really neat. I enjoyed the feathers immensely. This one was pretty cool. So it's just a really fun book to read together for fun. It's got a dog as the main character, so I'm sticking that in there. Oh, and look, there's a fold out here too. Pretty cool page right there. So anyway, this one was added in. And then one more Usborne book, and this one is actually nonfiction, and we have read this one too, but it's a great story. The Amazing True Story of Belka and Strelka, the Dogs in Space, which I know in the Dogs from History book, I did see, I think that they were listed in there as one of them, the cosmonaut one. But this is the true story of how Belka and Strelka ended up getting chosen to go to space. And so this is a really fun story, dog related. She can use it for one of her dogs in history, her little research projects. So those are all of our fun resources that we are using for our dog journal. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.